chat. May God have mercy on your soul. All right, there. So we're trying a slightly different stream capture method. Okay, I mean, Leafeon, your job is to let me know how it's looking. I'm guessing still a little choppy, but please let us know. Does it seem to be all right? Looks good, looks good. Better, better, perfect, or just does it seem like it's running how it should be running is the core question. It's a little bit choppy on my end even, but people say looks good. Have Ronnie hold up all of his games again to test it. It looks good, people say. Are we, do we have other problems?
Marital problems.
I mean, do we have problems just in, like, are we in the right spot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like we're in the first level again?
Hang on, my audio is just a little bit too high here.
Okay. Sandshoot asks, where's Age of Mythology? It's still in the vault. Trust me. We'll get to it.
Listen, we can play Age of Mythology instead. I'd be completely fine.
Maybe
with
we
that.
can end the night doing that or something. Are you sure we're in the right? All right, I'm gonna raise the volume on my end. Doesn't it? I don't know if we were really here when we left the stream last time. Were we?
I don't know, man. Is this the worst of our problems right now?
Overall, pretty smooth, people say. Okay,
All
well,
right.
let's see. I cannot believe we're in this spot. I remember you fighting bees. I also remember fighting bees.
Yeah, we don't know at this point in time. We don't know if that was before or after right now. Let's keep on going. Figure this out.
Captured, I guess. Oh, hang on. Deeply rooted. Fresh air? Is that where we are? Doesn't that seem right? Did we start down here instead?
Oh, you're right. Well,
okay, yeah.
Were we in a spot where we were outside?
People say deeply rooted. What did that screen say? Yeah, we did the big flying fish thing, Banjo. You're totally right. You're totally right that we did that. There ain't no doubt about that. The list goes down the order, so lowest should be latest.
Soldiers, the security system has detected 2 intruders. Why haven't you eliminated them? We are searching for
Ronnie, did we see this?
Search harder. Bring them to me. Dead or alive. Yes.
Oh no.
There's one scary queen.
Don't worry, it's just a squirrel inside a robot.
Yeah, a very big robot. It's trying to kill us. You know,
Now, hang on a second. You know what I remember last time? I didn't have audio. I would only go by your audio.
Yeah, that's probably true.
How do I have audio now?
It's coming from me.
Well, no, I have double audio right now, so I'm gonna actually turn mine off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody in chat, is it running like butt, or is it running okay? Also, is Book of Love kind of a little butt, or is he running okay?
Thanks for reminding us.
It's good.
It's
Running
good?
okay. Yeah. Okay, great.
You done?
Book is bad. Oh, interesting. I mean, we've definitely seen this.
That book is really annoying.
Yeah.
We've definitely done this. How are we so stupid? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Let's pull up exactly where we were last time.
Hang on. I mean, yeah, we were here.
No, we weren't. Like, we went through, like, the whole flying thing. Like, we didn't have the gun anymore.
Right, which is what I got right now. Now I got the goop.
Yeah, we didn't have that anymore. We were past that. This
No.
is, Ray Loaza says this is not where you stopped last time, and I am very inclined to agree. So, oh, hang on. He says, I am made of clay. I'm watching where we were last time. It seems very good. Oh, you know what? This is exactly where we were last time. Are we by a tree?
So I play the Norse in Age of Mythology, particularly.
Wait a minute. Not fresh air, but what's weird is if we can replay. Oh, okay. So the tree and then deeply rooted. So this is where we were. Yes? Is this what I was just looking at? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I am so stupid, everybody. Okay, let's go back and look at this stupid
Again,
thing.
the graphics in this game are
Out
really good.
of this world, baby.
They're very good.
All right, looks like Trivia Tower. Let's look at this. People saying, yes, this seems about right. But was it really? It looks like a different tree.
Oh my god. Can we play the game? It looks like a different tree.
We're not in the right.
What's wrong with you?
We're not in the right spot, is what I'm saying.
We're not in the right tree.
Don't you think it matters? Don't you think it matters where we are? It's not the same place. Yes, Starkiller, I agree. So
Starkiller's on your side.
he is very much on our side. So, I mean, there's nothing we can do. Chapter select. I mean, betting if you play, you'll get to the same place. Yeah, probably. For some reason, it looks like you don't have the chapter you were at. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm noticing as well. Why is this game cursed today?
I don't know, but I wonder if it's just, well, that seems kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, should we just start playing and then
Yes.
see if we... Okay, and then we can start the recording for the YouTube version, like wherever we actually get to it here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god. Runny. Run. Your name is Runny, right?
It's always been running.
Okay, Runny, like, you're a real saint. I would have bailed so hard about 2 hours ago.
What kind of a friend are you then?
Oh, this friendship's barely dangling by a thread.
What now?
I thought we were doing just fine.
Hang on, yeah, you remember this crap now, right?
Yeah, I do. But I also feel like we're not that far behind.
We're not. It's like this, and then the
And then you go up the tree.
Rudy, we need to get
Yeah.
rid of those
well, no, then you like fly through the underground thing. So we got to shoot the. Remember?
Oh right, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
Coat that sucker and make it pop. How's the audio, everybody? Loud enough? Yeah, because we played this a couple times and the problem was, yeah, we weren't going right for the big nest here. Oh God. Okay, and then you tap Y. Wait, yeah, do we keep dying from this? All right, and blow you up, and blow you up. Okay, and then there's the fourth sucker back here. Ronnie's very much on top of it. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
In the groove to play it, dude.
In the groove. Now, that was a demo.
Yeah, this is kind of just like a simple warm-up. It's gonna be really fun to like start the YouTube recording after we've been streaming this for like an hour. Oh my God! Oh no.
They're like the Bailers. The Bailists.
Banelings?
Banelings!
Yeah.
like banlings. Ooh, dang. This hurt.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, we got urgent message. It turns out the stream is lagging. So it's like 30 minutes behind where you stopped last time. I am so fascinated by that. Wait, okay, so the gameplay is lagging? Just let us know technically what's happening, and let us know if we need to light the stream on fire. Gameplay lag.
Gameplay lag.
Gameplay lag. Why would there... on big explosions?
Okay, so this is not our fault. I mean, this is...
I can try. But yeah, I'm with Ronnie. This is not our fault. Oh, you know what? My VSync was on.
Your VSync was on?
VSync was on.
What's your anisotropic filtering at?
16xy.
16?
God damn it. I mean, I guess I'll lower everything.
Mm-mm. That's not the problem.
It's chugging every now and then. Menu is worse than explosions. Really?
Okay.
It's cursed. This game is absolutely cursed.
Let's
turn your resolution scale to 100. Okay.
Oh, what's your resolution at?
My resolution's at 1080, but my resolution scale was at 100 or at 200. I don't know what that means exactly.
Well, yeah, turn that to 100 for sure.
Okay.
You dummy.
And you're saying that the menu is also a mess? Looking good, so much better? Instantly better. Wait. But then other people, oh, this is so hard. Saying that the stream is lagging. Wow, people say. Double the horsepower needed. Why was it at 200 then? All right, people say it's good now. Jesus Christ. All right. Can we play the game yet, Ronnie?
Go.
Yeah, I understand. What is this again? Can I do something with this? Oh, that's right. Okay. All right, this is looking, people say it's running like butter. Now I'm infuriated.
Who are you mad at?
I think the settings, if I had to be specific.
I did see like mine at 100 and I thought to myself, like, should I say anything? But then I thought there's no reason why that would be any different than, you know.
Yeah, why? I mean, it's not like
why would that have changed?
Exactly. It's not like I went in there after the stream and bumped it up to 200. People.
Well, you did go in there after the stream and bumped it up to 200, so.
Well, I mean, I did that, but I didn't think anybody would really notice or have an impact on anything. Yeah, everybody in the chat is screaming one simple thing, which is just runny like butter, so. Everyone seems to be in unison. Was this a boss?
Get up!
Well, okay. All right. And should we just keep taking out these fools? Or should we start actually crisscrossing and running and jumping?
Let's applesauce it.
Running like a little runny. Okay, there we go. Huh, not quite. Why do I feel
I know,
like...
I had the same thing. I can't quite make that jump. What's going on there?
Oh, do we need to drop another bottle?
Ooh. Ooh.
Wait, no, it doesn't look like one is. There's a dash, that's right. Okay, so you gotta dash and then...
Oh, right.
Then you gotta actually jump on over, and then we'll need to drop a little bottle. Oh. Improve your stream with this one weird trick, says DMS Arcade. That's exactly right. So what is that? I don't even remember what it was called. What was it? Display scaling? What was that called? What is the point of that? What is that doing?
Resolution scaling.
Yeah, what does that mean? Also, do you want to shoot the bottle here? Isn't that what we need to do? Drop it. There we go. Okay, then we got the little bees. Here it is.
Guy's a pushover.
Yeah, this guy's a complete piece of work. All right, here we go. And little bomby. Keep coating that sucker. Wait, was this game hard?
No.
Okay, good. Resolution scaling is resolution, then your display. Sharpen stuff or whatever. Ah, interesting. Resolution scaling is rendering the game at 1080, but then upscaling it 200%. So, that's really weird. I wonder why I'd be doing that. So I do have, sometimes I have a weird computer setup where, like I have it hooked up to my TV, which is 4K, and I have like a little switch to like put the image over there, and so I wonder if that's messing with it every time I pop that over. It like somehow changes all of my hot origin settings or something. God, you're really good at this, man. Okay. I mean, did we get really good at this since the last time we played, or what's going on here?
I'm playing a lot of It Takes Two.
Turns out it only takes one. I've just been kind of playing it in my free time, and it's a piece of cake.
Wasps have dangerous weapons of their own.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I had an accent.
Kicking some butt here, at least. Hey, you're pretty good with that match gun.
Okay.
Thanks, Cody. You too. Keep up the sap.
Very aggressive. I like standing on a container that has my enemies in it.
Very dominant.
It is, yeah, and that's what I'm clawing for in my real life, is to dominate. Do you consider yourself a dom, Ronnie?
No, more of a sub.
More of a sub.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, if you have Amazon Prime, you got a free sub to throw away on Twitch. Twitch.tv/MinnMax.
Sub to us.
You're also welcome to dom to our Twitch channel.
We need some doms in here.
We need at least one dom, or else it's a very uncomfortable stream. Can we
Directionless, honestly.
Can we make that jump?
That does not seem plausible.
I don't think so either. Oh, is this? Can you drop this on your left? On your left.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep. You just got a coder. We're gonna remember all of our tricks pretty soon here. We know exactly how this works. All right, and then you jump right on up here. Uh-oh. This is looking warmer.
Hey, isn't this your cameraman?
Don't get distracted by the cutesy things. We're on a mission. Ah, Shazira,
I
welcome
don't
back.
remember this.
Yeah, and you take little selfies. Look, you were like
Oh,
three
right, yeah.
Surly Furiouses deep at that point. Oh, Quicksands! New sub! Quicksands!
His name's Quicksands?
His name is Quicksands.
Thanks, Quicksands.
Thanks, Quicksands. Oh, we got that boss here. Banjo points out that Ronnie eats quicksands. That's interesting. What do you think of that theory?
Nom 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 nom.
On the new episode of Better Quest, we listened to that that rap that was in the Slack that Crab Palace made. That you said.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Where it does that line about a best friend Ronnie needs to stop eating sand.
Yeah.
And then he says, MinnMax is a Patreon about games friends getting better. Games friends eating sand. So funny.
Yeah, very good.
Oh crap. Dog. Golly, I'm getting stomped here, man.
Talk about you know, communities being awesome, and well, I guess these two things aren't super related, but also communities or things changing in the gaming world. I just watched or listened to at least half of hang on.
Bombcast?
Yeah,
Was it Bombcast or Beastcast?
Momcast.
Yeah, that's
That was tough.
it is rough. Don't you just want to dominate Viddy? I mean,
Like it's just such a, you know, it's such a like a weird thing where, like I felt like Brad particularly was just like super hesitant to even like share this, and like it just seems like the most emotional that I've ever heard him.
Yeah, I think at the launch of Warcraft 3 Reforged, he got pretty choked up, but this is definitely up there. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, that it has such a beautiful but sad kind of intro, you know, where they all are just like, well, we gotta talk about this, like who's gonna rip off the Band-Aid first, and
right,
it's kind of Vinny that gets the ball rolling, and I think they do a good job in that episode of kind of like going down memory lane, and you know,
they do a great job of,
yeah.
of doing that.
And
but
talking
also
about,
like in the way of
oh, you gotta blast a hole every once in a while through these suckers.
All right.
Oh god. This is weird. Okay, nuke 'em! Yeah, it's definitely a great listen. You should definitely listen to the last Beastcast as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which has like, it just kind of is a nice encapsulation of like how proud Vinny and that crew is of like Beastcast in particular. Is like, oh, we built something really different on the East Coast that was kind of the underdog, and
like here at the podcast for sure. Like,
yeah, and so like in the on the last Beastcast, they brought back everybody who was on the Beastcast. So like Dan's on that, and Austin Walker, and Abby Russell, and it's really heartwarming. And it's like, it's a lot of stories of just like The Office, which I like, because it's like,
yeah, totally,
stuff that the audience never hears, but it's like, yeah, that's what their lives was like, were like, is working in this office, and names that you've never heard before that they had to interact with every day, and like that's dealing with furniture, and like that's really the sweet spot. But yeah, what do you think about it? About them leaving?
Hang on.
No bother.
I think we need to head that way.
Donnie Danico asks, hang on, why is the honey explosive? Well, Ira. Honey, have you ever tried lighting honey on fire, Donnie?
Help me out.
What? My boat? This is a boat? All right, come on.
Should I make the volume a little bit higher in the future, everybody?
Come on.
All right. Oh.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Don't we need,
Can we pause it for just a second? My old ma called me twice.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just want to make sure that everything's okay.
Okay, yeah, let me know. I'll go in and lower his volume as well. Yeah, I'm curious. Volume's good. Oh, good. I'm curious what y'all think about Giant Bomb. I know we've talked about it a lot. We'll be talking about it on MinnMax Council, our Patreon exclusive podcast. Benjamin also asked something different, which is, did I see the new Intergrade trailer? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hi, it's Mike Burley. Let me bring this down, bring Ronnie back up. Yeah, the new Intergrade trailer, I was kind of confused, but I was looking at it a couple times, like, what's different here exactly? Are they remixing enemies in the main game in a way? But I'm very excited about certain things. We'll probably talk about it on the MinnMax Show podcast this week. Yeah, I think the Fort Condor stuff is probably the most interesting, and like getting a better idea of where that's fitting in the timeline. The Alchemist. Oh, Banjo says, MinnMax is my first and only podcast, so I'm lost on Giant Bomb. I get it. I know people are probably like frustrated, but like, why is this Giant Bomb thing such a big deal? The Alchemist says that last stream yesterday was hard to watch, quite emotional for me. Yeah, I only caught bits and pieces of that. I haven't checked that out yet, but I probably should sit back and enjoy that, huh? Johnny Danico says, it's been a weird year already for a game podcast and outlets, Bombcast, Game Informer. I'm glad MinnMax is growing. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, Game Informer's been growing too. Well, yeah, this year it'd be interesting. I guess, yeah, Joe and Cork left, but they brought on a lot of folks. Or maybe that was late last year. I guess I lost track of time. But yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of a takeaway from the game industry after being in it for a while, is there's always this sense of like, oh man, there's so much shakeup right now. Things are really crazy. It's unpredictable. And it's like, that's just kind of the default. We all just forget it, you know? kind of the standard is that studios close, new studios open, press outlets grow, shrink, explode in the case of Giant Bomb. I'm sure a lot of people have made that analogy, right? About the bomb exploding. Starkiller calls Intergrade the dirty Intergrade. It is, I mean, it's more dirgy than I ever could have expected, but I'll tell you all on Twitch. Please don't tell anybody, but like, while watching the Intergrade trailer and the stupid mask guy pop up, it was literally a moment of like, that guy's in Dirge, right? I just have no memory of him, so I had to Google like Dirge of Cerberus characters to be like, okay, yeah, okay, he was a boss fight. I remember him flying around now, I believe. I kind of want to go back to the Dirty Dirge streams just to find the archive of that monster and try and have some frame of reference for who this could possibly be in the main game. Sprinter Star says, when you say we'll review the hell out of Intergrade, do you actually mean Intergrade or just the DLC? I guess just the DLC. Although I'm curious to see everything they changed for Intergrade. Is everything cool, Ron?
Everything's great.
Okay, great. Okay, sorry, I'm probably missing some of the chat there, but let me know if I miss your comment. Okay, back to life, back to reality. Okay, audio seems great. Thanks so much, everybody. That's good to hear.
It's in your hand.
What?
Not
Not just a wooden face, May.
Oh, yeah, very funny.
Oh yeah, because you're controlling the boat. Remember this whole thing?
Oh God, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you asked me. You asked me a little bit ago. Like, hey, what do you think about all these big old changes? And it's like kind of a weird thing, like where I haven't been listening to the Bombcaster Beastcast for a while.
Yeah.
But still, like they, like, I don't know, like it was also like one of those, like particularly Bombcast, like they were one of those podcasts that I would listen to. Like if I don't have anything else to listen to, like I will. They're like my backup podcasts.
Right. Bottom of the stack, but still you like them.
I do really like them, and I think they're like, obviously, like these guys are like huge veterans. I mean, particularly like Brad and Jeff, like huge veterans in the like gaming world, and so like seeing that, like I would almost define it like as a marriage, particularly between Jeff and Brad. Like it sucks to see those two part ways, but you know, like. You know, I don't know if like any other news has like come out, but I'm just like very fascinated to see like what's next here. Like,
yeah,
are they gonna stick in games, or are they going somewhere else? Are they going somewhere else together? Like, is that just kind of is it silly to assume that they're not going somewhere together? You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah, I know some things, but not that.
Sure.
But yeah, it's interesting, like the way Vinny kind of phrased it. Hang on, sorry, I'm trying to get my windows up because I'm trying to. We got a weird way of capturing this now. It's interesting that Vinny phrased it. By the way, Toro's Boy threw a sub our way, so thanks so much. Sorry, Torso Boy, and he says, I'm glad.
Torso Boy.
I'm glad to finally sub to Ronnie's Twitch channel. Thank you, Torso Boy. Appreciate it.
Oh, Torso.
Oh, silly Torso, we love you so. Torso's a funny word, isn't it? Where do you think you first learned that?
Torso?
Yeah.
I feel like in 8th grade, somebody could be like, hey, like, what's a torso? I'd be like, I don't know.
Why are you asking me?
I bet it was 9th grade when I heard, like, found out what a torso is.
Yeah.
So that's just like everything?
Sorry, but yeah, on the Giant Bomb thing, yeah, like Vinny had an interesting note where he said, he's like, you know, I still got a lot of fight in me, I still got a lot of energy in me, and I definitely want to be doing something. So like, this isn't the end of Vinny. It was kind of like his takeaway, which is very nice. And so like, you know, I don't know if they would stick together. I think they're probably all eager to like do something different.
It just feels very weird. I mean, like, is there a precipitating factor, like, that you can identify that says, like, well, this is the reason why they would all leave at the same time?
Right. it feels.
That's the thing. Like, that's
yeah.
weird.
Sorry, I'm trying to dial in the audio exactly.
That's
9
fine.
seems to be the way to go. It definitely feels weird. It feels like.
Like, that's what makes me think that there is something that they're like piloting together.
Oh, no, they don't have
Yeah.
have plans. Is something they've said repeatedly, right?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. Like they haven't like. I'm literally like, as I press pause, I was like, oh, I'm halfway through the episode right now. And they're still in the space where they're all kind of talking about just like the trials and tribulations that they went through like after leaving GameSpot, and I found that like infinitely fascinating. Like,
Yeah.
and they're just like they're still being very abstract, like particularly like Gersman in like what that looked like, but like it just makes me think like, man, I'd love to read a book on this, or just like, you know, like learn a little bit more about like what their journey was like.
Yeah, I hope they do write a book at some point. Get to the boat. Oh, this is cool. Where are you dropping, boys?
I like that.
Yeah,
That's good.
it definitely feels like. Are we going back to the start? Or
No. I think this is right.
is it? It feels like, you know, remember a while ago.
Game over.
But a while ago, a couple of the heads of BioWare suddenly left. It was like Mark Dara and Casey Hudson, like on the same day, were both like, by the way, we're out. I was like, what is happening? Like, when multiple big leads leave without a big heads up and like a quick turnaround,
It
it's
feels
like,
very weird.
it seems like clearly something happened. Like,
Yeah.
so I understand why everybody's trying to jump to conclusions. But I think it was interesting, like on the Beastcast in particular, because everyone just immediately ran with theories and stuff about like, oh, Red Venture, like the new parent company, they're taking over, they're forcing them to do things and all this stuff. But Vinny kind of goes out of his way, which, yeah, logical conclusion.
Right. Exactly.
But like, yeah, Vinny goes out of his way on the Beastcast to be like, Red Venture has supported us more than we've been supported in our entire lives. Like, don't blame them, type of thing, which is interesting to hear. And like, yeah, I mean, I feel like they've talked about it a little bit, but it's worth driving home that just like, and I talked about it on the podcast this week too, but like, just because we know their personalities so well does not mean we have one idea of what the circumstances are. You know, like you feel like you know these people so well, but at the same time, it's like, if you knew what was actually going on, it's like nobody could guess these things, because it's just, yeah, it turns out office dynamics are a lot more complex than you would imagine from just listening to podcasts about video games.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, like, I also feel like your perspective on that was valuable, I think, because like you have, you know, sort of lived some aspect of that, of just like,
Beautiful.
and you know, like I think part like that's really helpful to hear. I mean, and also oh my gosh,
This must
brain.
be the squirrel's history. Is that supposed to be
Leo
us?
Yeah.
was like, you know, kind of had that same perspective as you did, which is just like, it's really like, it's really easy to just like construct your own narrative here.
Yeah.
Like don't even try, like,
Right.
because you have 1% of the information.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Which is good.
But
to
also,
know.
it's just like, it is kind of like, it's just a weird, fun exercise to just like try to piece an interesting story together that would like make sense just based on the information that you know.
Yeah, because you care about these
which
people.
could be
so-
anything, right? Yeah, exactly. Because you care about these people, and like, I think ultimately you want to draw connections and try to figure out like are they gonna stay in our lives, and like maybe they will, maybe they won't.
Yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, Starkiller points out that after the next cutscene is where the last stream ended. By the way, if you just tuned in, thank you so much. We lost progress somehow, so we're trying to get back to where we were. So if we're not paying attention to the game that much, that'll change once we actually get to where we were in the last stream. So
Right.
But it is a very cool section of the game. I like this part a lot.
Yeah.
Some good trippy stuff. Yeah, and somebody mentioned that they would, you know, love to hear Vinny just talk about woodworking. I think, yeah, I mean, they are so set, whatever they want to do. And
What do you mean? What do you mean?
somebody just said that they want to hear Vinny just talk about woodworking, and that just, it reminds me of just like,
Is Vinny into woodworking?
yeah, he's very into woodworking.
Oh, very cool. Okay.
Yeah. But it's like, I know nothing on this front, but it's like, worst case scenario for Vinny, he can launch a Patreon, and it's like, hey, it's Vinny's Corner, and I'm going to talk about whatever I care about today, and it's making a video about woodworking, or maybe it's talking about It Takes Two, and I put out a video once every month, and he would be he could make more than what his salary was, easily.
Oh,
you
really?
know? I think so, for sure. And so I just hope that he's not too stressed out, as long as he realizes like how amazing Patreon can be for that type of thing. Like, I mean, that fan base versus the MinnMax fan base, like, we love all of our MinnMax fans, but it's like, it's a sliver of that Giant Bomb love. And especially like if they do it soon and try and capture some of that.
I mean, how long has Giant Bomb been around for? Like 13 years now, they said?
Yeah, I guess so. And I mean, Vinny's been in the industry for longer than that, you know, so.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I feel like bare minimum, they are so set. Cause like those solo Patrons are really fascinating, and I'm not trying to point fingers, but every once in a while I'll look at like some of the patrons out there that are just like, it's just like me, I'm just one person, here's my Patreon, and their numbers are just like astronomical. And it's yeah, it's just mind-boggling. And like a lot of them don't reveal the dollar amounts, but you can do the rough math if you look at like our dollar amounts and versus number of patrons, and it's like, this person's just making like $350,000 a year to release a video every month? Like, are you kidding me? But it's very easy, of course, to get jealous and pissy about those types of things. And so I would hope that Vinny realizes that Patreon is a good route for him if he wants to go that route, because he could annihilate at it.
I see. So you're saying I'm in bad shape in my real body?
Oh, I didn't say that.
May, I am
Starkiller says those solo Patreons infuriate me for MinnMax. Yeah, infuriate's a tough word, but like I talked about this in the MinnMax Council, but I'm really proud of like, we have a pretty, we're successful, which is great, but like we have a pretty lean and mean Patreon, and like I'm really proud of like the community that we've built up, and hopefully, well, the community, and then also just like the network, and the fact that like, you know, we've built out like a group of people that all feel hopefully like they're being paid a good amount for the amount that they're putting in, and like we make it feel so much bigger than it really is. It's like, you know, when you're going up against a cougar and you put like you open your coat to make you flash the cougar, you know what I mean? To make it seem like you're a giant beast. That's kind of how we feel about MinnMax and the Patreon, is like, we're stretching that to such an extent to make it feel like a big thing. And hopefully it is.
When I was talking to, people about what MinnMax is, it's like flashing a cougar. That's what I say.
Hey, we're here. Stop. We gotta actually start the thing now. We gotta start the recording, because this is it. This is where we were.
This is it.
Ready to go, everybody? Okay, and Ronnie, start the clap. Ronnie, start the cheer. Gonna play the game and talk to our friends. Wank, wank. MinnMax is real deal. One says MinnMax is
wank, wank.
And all right, chat. Hang on, we gotta time this. Yeah, this is the pre-show. Yeah, that was all the pre-show. Okay, so chat, we gotta time this exactly right, and it needs to be exactly right. So here's what I do. We all start clapping in unison, and then we say, gonna start the chat, gonna start the game, gonna talk to our friends, gonna play the game, clank, clank, and everybody has to say clank, clank at the same time in the chat. Okay, ready?
Clank.
Okay, so here we go, Ron. So, a little something like this. Gonna play the game, gonna talk to our friends, gonna enjoy the game, clank, clank,
clank, clank.
Hang on. Okay, the chat's lighting up. Everyone's saying clank, clank. Yep. Everyone's there. Everyone's there in chat.
Got it.
All right, we got it. Okay, here we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to MinnMax Plays. I'm Ben Hansen, joined by best friend Ronnie.
We've been playing for 2 hours.
Don't tell anybody. This is our stream of It Takes Two.